What's up, everybody? Well, with Resident Evil 4 coming out tomorrow, AMD has finally released drivers for the game, so I figured real quick we would go back to Resident Evil Chainsaw demo with my settings and just get a little gameplay, both screen and camera recorded, just to see if it got any better. And it should have, but we'll have to wait and see. So basically, we're just gonna go run with my settings. We'll go get like 4 or 5 minutes of camera, same with the screen, and then we'll go do it with same thing at 1440. And I think Nvidia's already had drivers for it the whole time, so I'm not gonna bother doing it on the desktops, not until tomorrow when the game actually comes out. I just want to do this real quick just to see how it is, and then we can compare it to the main game when it actually launches, which is tomorrow. Though this video will come out quite a bit later, but still. So why don't we go get this laptop hooked up to the capture computer and we'll go see how it plays.
Well, alright guys, AMD released some new drivers, so I wanted to run this demo real quick, and the new game comes out tomorrow, so obviously, well not obviously, but I'd probably buy the game and run the full game tomorrow, see how things run. And Nvidia just launched drivers too. I didn't notice that, but I want to wait and do those until the actual game came out, because those ran just fine, completely maxed out. This was the only thing that had little tiny trouble, so. Now the only thing is we might be able to get away with not having FSR, but I don't know. And no ray tracing this time. So let's go see how it runs with the actual drivers for the game now. Well, alright guys, here we are in the game. No ray tracing or FSR, just the game with my settings. So let's go see if I can stay above 60 the whole time and see how the frame times do and all that stuff. We'll go get like 5 minutes or so gameplay, and then move over to camera if the camera's willing to cooperate. I couldn't even get camera gameplay last time I tried to play this. Hopefully today, since it's not so sunny, hopefully I'll be able to get some gameplay. Can't wait to get to my new place, so this won't really be a problem. Then I can get gameplay on all sorts of stuff, even the consoles. I've always kind of wanted to do consoles versus the laptop. That'd be fun.
How far could he have gone?
Yeah, dead deer pretty nasty, that's for sure. But alright, let's go up to the house. Gotta go under the barbed wire first, otherwise we'll get our head knocked off by barbed wire. Not knocked off, but stabbed. And who wants their head stabbed by rusty fucking barbed wire? I sure don't. Especially, imagine if it got you in the eyes. That would be terrible. Then you're just trying to run around with these like rusty barbs in your eyes. And who knows what that'll do. You'll probably be permanently blind if it gets you in the wrong part of the eye. So far, I think it's doing pretty good. Definitely seems like it's gotten a few more FPS than it did before, and it definitely seems a lot smoother. Let's see if it still stutters going up into the house here. It almost always did. Alright, let's see. Up the steps. Yep, it still does, because I think it loads in all the house right there or something. So it still does that. But I can deal with that. That kind of stutter's no big deal. I do not care. As long as it's not doing that every 5 fucking seconds. Like Hogwarts was.
Anyone home?
That starts to get old. And there's really no excuse for it. We all know this. The laptop is more than powerful enough to play this kind of game. Judgment is indeed nigh. And we're getting lots of FPS indoors, of course. Indoors usually is not that hard to run. There are exceptions to the rule, of course. But in this case, it obviously seems a lot easier to run on the inside. Alright, let's go to this crazy old man here.
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. Vino aquí?
Yeah, but he's like, oh, what is this? Oh, it's a bloody fucking police badge. Nope, I don't think so, man. Karate. Well, that takes care of him for now. Keyword is for now.
This is not good. Man, that stinks.
It does look gross. And we got like some dead rabbit or something. Oh, you can kind of see through the wall there. Oh, there's that dead guy's frickin' badge again. Huh, that's a lot of death. Anyway, let's leave this room. And before we go into the basement, I feel like we should probably just go ahead and move on to some camera. Well, alright guys. Let's try to get a little camera recorded gameplay. Now, last time I tried this, it did not work out very well, but I'm stubborn, so I'm trying it again. Oh, I couldn't get it to focus. But for a dark game like this, I'm going to hope that the stupid camera doesn't do its weird auto-focusing problem. But I decided to just try it without the lights this time for a darker game like this. Like, sometimes it needs the lights for other games, but for dark games, I think they just made the screen so dark that it couldn't see, and then it made it all blurry and terrible. So we're pretty much just at the beginning again, because you can't save in this, to my knowledge. It's just like a 10-15 minute demo of like a very small portion of the game. And I don't even know if this is like the beginning of the game or where in the game this is actually supposed to take place. Probably the beginning, but hell, we don't even technically know that. They could put us fucking anywhere, but this sure seems like the beginning of the game. That's one dead deer. Oh dear. Alright, let's get through all this shit, because we've already seen all that in the first part of the video. I should have started recording where we left off, but I kind of want to just see how it was going to react. So we'll just quickly run right back to where we were. We always lag a little right there when we're coming up to the house. Seems to have like a problem with that. So, you know what I personally think it is? I think it's like loading stuff in the background, and that's just a quick little stutter. And we don't even need to go in that room or nothing. We know there's nothing in there. I just do that as part of the benchmark run, but we've already done that portion of the benchmark run, so let's just scurry our way over. We can just fucking run. Fuck it. And we'll just skip because we already saw that. Grab the key. I wouldn't skip if we hadn't seen it. We've already looked at all of the stuff around here. So we'll get back to where we were, and it only took us about 2 minutes, so that's not too bad. So let's go through here and go into the basement, place I wouldn't really want to go, personally, but he doesn't know it's the basement yet. Not until about now. This is where I'd go, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, I'm out. Would pretty much be me. But I would not be a very good main character in these games. My solution would be, well, fuck going there, or why don't we just shoot him? That's like 90% of horror movies could just be solved if, like, they had a gun or, like, any kind of competency at all. So I can't really get into most horror movies. There are a few out there that are still good, don't get me wrong. But a lot of them are just so stupid. And it's like they have to try to make everybody completely, like, basically functionally retarded. Just to, like, be like, oh, see, it makes sense. They couldn't do this because of that. And it's all like, well, yeah, because you made them dumb as hell. Like, what the hell? But I still like Resident Evil games. I still like Silent Hill, even though I suck at both of them. I still like them. Though Danielle was always much better at the Silent Hills than me, though technically speaking, she's better at these too. Alright, now I know for a fact this motherfucker's gonna come down the stairs. Come on, get shot in the face, bitch.
No fucking way.
Alright.
This just keeps getting worse.
That's right. But that gunshot alerted everyone in the vicinity to my location, so we need to get the fuck out of here, is what we need to do. Well, so far so good. It seems to be working alright. I haven't been watching this viewfinder the whole time, so it might have done that blurry shit once or twice, but I don't think so. It seems to have been... Oh, no, there it goes. It did it a little teeny bit. But it seems like as long as I stay in the light, it seems like it's alright. If I go into too dark of a place, I mean, there's nothing for it to focus on, so of course it's going to have issues.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
The location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I
But
can
yeah, I would definitely say the game's a lot smoother, and we might have gotten even like 5 FPS more. It's hard to tell because I don't have ray tracing on.
Gotta go. Talk later.
But still, game's looking real good. And this is still just the demo.
Let myself out.
Very often, the main game will run way better than the demo. But I mean, it's coming out tomorrow, so I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Alright, let's go walk down this place a teensy tiny bit. Why the fuck not? We'll go over this insanely terrifying looking bridge that I would never want to go across because it looks like it's going to fall down. But at the same time, I'd rather go over that than get killed by a bunch of weird cannibalistic looking people with axes. That's where you're just like, run, Forrest, run! And you just get the fuck over that motherfucker. Walk, you better run. We got some crows. Or ravens, like the biggest ravens I've ever seen. They're like the damn size of vultures. Hiya! Hey, I got some handgun ammo. Let's fucking reload that bitch. At least now I've got 15 shots, so that's good. What do we got in here? Alright, well here's where you would save if this were like a real game, not a demo. That should be, yep, that's the gunpowder. Even more handgun ammo. Handgun ammo for the win. But alright, I think that's plenty of camera gameplay, so why don't we go wrap this video on up now?
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Resident Evil 4 Chainsaw Demo with the correct drivers for the game. So, it also included the drivers for The Last of Us, so I'm all ready for that game when that comes out on the 28th, so that's pretty cool. So, it definitely seems to do a little better, a little smoother, but a lot of that might have been because I turned ray tracing off, but I would rather have the FPS. But I also decided, after I turned the camera off, just to turn ray tracing on real quick, just so I could see what kind of FPS it was getting, and we definitely seem to get like a 5 to 8 FPS increase with the drivers. And it's a lot smoother. We had like one little drop when it got to the house, just like we always do. I was kind of hoping that would stop doing that with the new drivers, but again, I keep telling myself this is still just the demo, so it might not do that in the full game when it releases tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. I will more than likely buy this game and get some gameplay. Only instead of going at the very beginning of the game, I'll probably try to get to just a little bit past where we've been here if this is the beginning of the game, because I'm sure you guys are getting tired of seeing the beginning of the game over and over again. And at least by then, people will have gotten a little bit farther than that, so I won't be ruining the game, because everybody's already already gotten through the demo by now that wanted to play it, so I won't even be ruining anything at that point. So anyway though, why don't we go ahead and end this video so I can start on the 1440p. Now I'm not bothering with the desktops because this is just an AMD driver thing. Doesn't make any sense to do those. They haven't changed at all. They're going to be the same as they ever were. But maybe that'll change tomorrow when it actually launches. I don't know. Not every game has a driver, but I feel like games like this probably will. So if that does happen, well, of course, we're just going to redo the actual game on those once it comes out on the desktops. But in any case, that is all I got for you guys for this particular video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.